It's been a long time coming for this video because this is a challenge that I created over a month ago and I only finished my build for it yesterday. So welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another House Hunters challenge. I mentioned this a little bit ago. A House Hunters challenge is where I make a Sims family and I share their personalities, their preferences, their budget, everything like that. And then you all are free to build them a house. Some people have called it a reverse shell challenge if you want to think of it that way. And this is our family. So we have Tyler, uses they, them pronouns. They are an upcoming culinary star, and their wife is Cambria, who is a stay-at-home mom to their twin infant sons, Kellen and Rory, and Cambria's sister, Ariel, who is a teen, also lives with them. And of course, I finally have a speed build for you today, so let's get into it. So here we are. All I can say is buckle up, because this is a long one. This is so long that I literally cut out me building the shell. That's also because it took me a while to do. We were building it based off an inspiration pic. I'll put it on the screen. And so I decided to start the speed build with me putting the windows on, starting the entryway, everything like that. And to be honest, it's still kind of long, but that's okay because we have so much to talk about. We have so much to catch up on today. But before we get into it, as always, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoy Sims content. If you want to do something nice for someone else, like this video, comment down below. Before I start talking about the build specifically more, let me tell you more about the family. When I said Tyler is an upcoming star or a popular culinary star, I want you to think like YouTuber finally getting a show on Food Network. Like they're making their way up in the world. They started as just a food YouTuber, but now they're making it into the big leagues. And Tyler's traits are foodie, active, and ambitious, and their aspiration is, of course, Master Chef. And Cambria is a stay-at-home mom. Her aspiration is to be fabulously wealthy. Her traits are outgoing, clumsy, and neat. And Kellen has the sensitive infant trait, and Rory has the wiggly infant trait. Ariel wants to be a musical genius. She's very musically inclined, and she's also self-assured and romantic. And everyone kind of likes contemporary and modern decor. Tyler has a stronger preference for like industrial styles, and Cambria likes more garden decor. They really like gray, yellow, pink, and blue, and Ariel specifically really likes purple, green, and black. And they are looking for a 4 to 5 bedroom home with 3+ bathrooms, complete with a nursery, chef's kitchen, filming studio, or office, and their budget is around $300,000. I thought that was like an okay budget, like a decent budget for this, but I honestly think it wasn't a challenge for most of you. Most of you weren't even really close to the budget. We've already done a couple days of tours over on my Twitch streams. If you didn't know, I stream on Twitch about 4 times a week, sometimes a little more, and we just recently did some tours. If you would like your build toured live, always feel free to pop in to a Twitch stream, especially like this weekend. We'll probably do some more time for tours if you just haven't had yours completed yet, or if you're only learning about the challenge just now. I know I am uploading this on a Friday, but I'm always happy to make time to tour your builds for these challenges. And of course, same as my shell challenges, all packs are allowed. You can use CC if it's on my CC list. I will link the CC list down below. If it is on there, make sure it's on there. Just because the creator is listed on there doesn't mean I have everything by that creator. So just keep that in mind. And if you noticed when I showed The Sims, Ariel's name is spelled with an A, A-R-I-A-L, because we were trying to think of a name for Cambria's sister. Someone suggested Ariel, or someone suggested another font name because Cambria is a font, and then I decided Ariel was perfect because we could spell it with the A like the font, but also Ariel is a name. So the exterior of the house, I found the picture of it when I searched like industrial exterior of a home or something like that. It was like industrial home, industrial craftsman maybe I searched, I don't know, but it is a very craftsman look on the outside. I feel like I didn't really lean into industrial as much as I could have in here. Also with the garden decor, like this is just a very like standard contemporary suburban contempo home. What else is new? It's a Sarah Kendall build, a suburban contempo home. Who's surprised? But I actually love this downstairs bathroom. We used some CC tiles and I think it just really makes it look very nice and complete. A lot of my bathrooms when I'm not using CC tend to look the same because I never really branch out of my favorite tiles. It's something I'm trying to get better at. But the reason it has a shower is because there is a guest room right next to it. So I figured we should at least have that in the downstairs bathroom. It is a bit of an awkward layout, but I didn't want to do the shower right by the window, and that's kind of where the window had to be, so it was a whole thing. And then coming into the kitchen, I did try to have the counters be more of an industrial look. Obviously, we have the ones in the base game that are more industrial, but I just wasn't finding a swatch I liked of them, so I want to say these counters are by Peacemaker. I'm pretty sure. Don't hold me to that 100%, but I'm pretty sure these counters are by Peacemaker. And the thing that I put in front of the stove is a tripod for their filming. I imagine that they obviously do some, if not all, of their filming at home. Tyler, mean? And so they need to have their setup. And that's also why the office goes directly off of the kitchen. So I imagine in my head, what I was going with in my head was that either this is a custom built home for them and they specifically asked for the door to the office being right off of the kitchen, or it was originally on the other side, but they bought the house and renovated it so that the door could be right off of the kitchen because it's their office, some storage space. I love how I decorated it, to be so honest, not to jump ahead. But then the dining area I really like too. I was building this on Twitch and TikTok Live. I remember this part because everyone kept trying to tell me what to do with the dining area and I was like, I don't know. But I found a combo that works really well. We go with some yellow chairs. And oh, the windows are by Felix Andre, the Berlin pack, I want to say. As you guys know, I don't use CC in every single one of my builds. I actually am more likely to not use any CC than use CC, but I like being creative with the House Hunters builds, the shell challenges, and the Not So Berry builds that I like to use a little bit of CC in there. I am considering changing the rules back to no CC for the next like shell challenges and challenges like this, and I won't use CC either. That wouldn't be fair to all of you if I got to use CC in my build. But mainly we've just had some issues, either people like not knowing how to download, things not showing up anyway, even though it was uploaded with the CC, and I definitely do have that CC. We just had some issues, so I do feel it would be better and smoother to not use any, but we will see about that. And does anyone feel like June has just flown by? I cannot believe it is June 22nd when I'm filming this. I'm intending to upload this on the 23rd. It has been a wild month for me, which unfortunately has led to a little bit fewer videos than normal, but I have so many fun ideas in my head. Like, they're just ones that actually take time to plan out before I even film, and they're really fun. Every room is a different one. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. I think I've talked about them a bit on Twitch, so if you're from Twitch, you've probably heard me talk about my ideas. And I do intend to do a Pride video this year. It might come out right after Pride Month like it did last year, but we can be proud all year, you know? And you know what I did in the dining room that I don't think I've ever used that item before? It's the like standing clock, the grandfather clock. I don't think I've ever used that before, but I put it in this room and it was like, oh my God, I love it. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Like, it just worked really well with the hanging lights and the rug and everything like that. Oh, also my shirt today. It's Boy Genius. I saw Boy Genius earlier this week. I didn't know if any of you could see like the text and just thought I was wearing like this kind of shirt, but no, it's Boy Genius merch. I saw this shirt and I was so obsessed. I was like, I need that. I need that. So that was really fun. It's been like the summer of concerts for me. Do y'all want to hear a story about concerts and the summer of concerts for Sarah Kendall? If you're in the Discord, you know this. I last minute got tickets to the Eras tour last weekend. As you all know, I live in southwestern Pennsylvania and Taylor Swift was here last weekend and I did not have tickets. I was like, okay, I guess I'm just not gonna go. This is weird because I'm very good at ticket getting. Like, I very much have gotten tickets to pretty much everything I can remember wanting to go to. And so I was like, wow, I guess I'm really not getting tickets to the Eras tour. Like, oh my God, am I really not? I got tickets. The show started at 6:30 p.m. The opener started at 6:30 p.m. I bought tickets at 4:15. For those that don't know, Ticketmaster does these like same day drops, and somehow, some way, I was able to get in a good queue position and complete my purchase. It was kind of fighting for my life. Fans kept beating me to the other tickets, and finally I was able to snag 2 into my cart, and it was actually excellent. I'm like really happy I went. I've said on stream before, I don't consider myself a Swiftie, like by definition, like the label of Swiftie. Like, I feel like there are duties to fulfill and things that I just can't promise to the rest of the Swifties if I were to also call myself a Swiftie. But I remember in 2006 getting Taylor's debut album. Like, I'm a Taylor Swift music enjoyer, okay? Oh, I don't know where you're looking at in the speed build, but I just watched myself make a sandwich tray, which looks so good in build mode. So good in build mode. I'm actually tearing up because there's a big but to this story. It looks so good in build mode, okay? But I went in to take some pictures of my Sims for the thumbnail that you've probably seen on this video and for like some family photos to put on the wall eventually, which you'll see in the final tour. And they walk in and immediately they're like, it is disgusting in here. And I'm like, what is disgusting? And then I was like, oh no, is it the sandwiches? Because they're from Debug, okay? They're sandwiches from Debug, but something, at least one of them is stinky, if not all of them are stinky. What I thought is that they would not start out stinky, and what would happen is they would get stinkier over time if your sim did not consume them, but your sim could just pick them up and eat them. No, that is false. They're stinky from the get-go. I don't know what to do about that. I do believe the house is on the gallery with the stinky sandwiches, and it's really heartbreaking for all of us us collectively. So we flew a bit too close to the sun on that one, but something that we didn't fly too close to the sun on is the little reading nook that I make in the living area, okay? I actually really enjoy what I do there. It's taking me so long to get through this. Oh my god, am I gonna do the entire office before doing the reading nook in the living area? I might. Did I just spoil it all for you? This speed build is a mess. It's because I stream these things, and so it's like all this back and forth, because especially when I'm talking it out, it makes me take longer to make decisions, because I really am like, wait, we could do this or we could do this. I feel like when I'm building and I'm not streaming or even filming, when I'm just building to build, I build so much faster. But listen, one thing about me is I am going to get distracted. But yes, the office, I curated a cute little background for Tyler's desk, because obviously they probably take calls. They might do some sit down video filming in there. And there's just like some storage shelves as well. So that's cute. That's fun. Obviously, I probably should address the elephant in the room, or should I say the horse in the room. The reason I waited to film this video, I was going to film it yesterday. And the reason that I waited was because I knew the trailer for the new pack was dropping today. So we obviously needed something to talk about while we are here. And as sometimes in the past, I've uploaded trailer reaction videos, but those videos never really perform well, which is fine. Like, a lot of people just watch me for building. A lot of people don't even watch the speed builds, but it's fine. I do it for the art, not for the charts. What I've always wanted to do is live react to a trailer with all of you. So that's what I did this time. And I think that's what I'll continue doing when the trailers release, is I will live stream it. And that's what we did today. And I was live on Twitch for that. And it was so much fun. I also was live on Twitch on Tuesday when the leak happened, when the announcement of the like take the reins stuff happened. It derailed stream for 2 hours. I was building this house and I said, wait guys, we actually have to stop everything now. Meet me in the pouring rain and look through all of this. So we looked through that. We looked through the leak. It did all leak before. I didn't want to believe the leaks. The leaks from a couple weeks ago that were just like leaked cover art, but it was like the Sims 3 horse on the like horse ranch expansion art. I was like, no, I don't really believe that. Like, it didn't seem real to me. So I was so skeptical, because I was like, on one hand, I get why you would do horses 2 years after cottage living. Like, it makes sense to ride on that hype of people still having cottage living fresh in their minds and being like, wait, can we have horses? But on the other hand, I don't understand. You just did cottage living. Why would you do horses now? Like, I see both sides of it. So I was so inclined to not believe it. And to me, horses always felt like something that could be more of a game pack rather than an expansion, and that maybe I would like more of as a game pack rather than an expansion. Because think of it this way, a lot of game packs have just been things that you could pick and choose for what you like. Haven't really been necessities for the game. There are some that you could argue definitely are necessities for the game, but not everyone likes werewolves, so not everyone is gonna get werewolves. Not everyone likes vampires, so not everyone is gonna get vampires. Not everyone likes spa things, so not everyone's gonna get spa day. Not everyone wants horses. Someone in my TikTok comments was so mad, like they felt personally attacked that this next pack is horses. But either way, not everyone likes horses, so I figured that would work more as a game pack rather than a whole expansion. And I also wasn't sure like what you would all fit in to an expansion. However, seeing more about it, it does make a little more sense, like especially with the trailer now. Like, there is a lot we have to talk about. First of all, the mini goats and the mini sheep. They are the cutest things I've ever seen in The Sims 4. Like, the cows are really cute, the llamas are really cute, the chickens and the chicks are really cute, but the mini sheep and the mini goats have activated something in here. Like, I am obsessed with them. Let's read through. I watched the trailer. The trailer reaction is on my Twitch if you want to go watch the live trailer reaction. We probably watched it at least 5 or 6 times today. First bullet point, make a life. Get up early in the morning, look out at the open countryside, and know that all your work is worth it. Spend your days keeping your animals happy and clean, harvesting prairie grass to feed them, collecting horse manure to fertilize your plants. I cannot like say that all in one sentence, just like my mouth doesn't want to. And making your own nectar to sell. Do it all on a ranch you design, whether that means a traditional cabin or a big red barn. So I'll be real, I love it. I love it. Nectar making from what? The Sims 3 World Adventures, bringing that back. Second bullet point, bond with animals. Fill your ranch with animal friends and carve out a life together. Your horses, including adorable foals, are part of your household and have lots of special interactions with both Sims and other horses. You can also care for mini goats and mini sheep and invite neighbors to come see how cute they are. Like, I'm so in love with the mini goats and the mini sheep. My one thing about them is is, why do they have to be mini? Can I not have real size, normal size? Why do they have to be mini? I love them mini, like they're very cute, but like I want the option to have a normal sized goat or sheep. And join a thriving community. Living on a ranch has its moments of peace and solitude, but there's also a lively social scene. Your Sims can go into town to meet friends at the bar, blow off steam at the dance hall, or train at the equestrian park. They can also host events like cookouts and dances on their own property and hire a ranch hand when the work builds up. I love this. I love the community aspect because for those who don't know, I spent a summer in Yellowstone, but like, especially out there where I was in Yellowstone, there was like no service, and like community is the whole vibe. That's the whole thing to do, is go be a neighborly neighbor and spend time with your community and things like that. Cookouts, dances, everything. Like, I am very excited for that portion and that they've really highlighted the community aspect of that. And the last bullet point is raise horses. Horses are part of the family. Customize hoofed friends and create a sim, or create new horses by rescuing or purchasing them. Foals can also be born on your ranch. Sims can learn the riding skill, and horses can train the agility and jumping skills. Skilled horses and riders can even win awards at the equestrian center. So that sounds really, really fun. Horses are going to be household members, and I don't know how I feel about that. It just seems like I would want to do this gameplay with like a big family, and if I want more than one horse, that's gonna like kind of hinder what else I can do, because I'm not gonna just want a horse. I'm gonna want 2 horses. I'm gonna want a dog, and then I want them to increase the family size like in the game. I have MC Command Center, which obviously lets you do that, but I feel like increasing household size would be nice, though I understand that, as we all know, as we have discussed, Sims 4 has been optimized to run on as many systems as possible, including lower end computers, and that is why some of these things just can't be. And I mean, was Sims household size ever actually that big? No. So like, it's probably just a gameplay logistic across the board. Anyway, we also have the blog post where it talks more about it. So the world is going to be called Chestnut Ridge. And my thing about the world is, when we saw the teasers, I was like, oh my god, it's like Strangerville 2.0. If they do Southwest American, Arizona, New Mexico kind of world, it's very much Strangerville 2.0. I thought it would be a great opportunity for a non-American world. Like, I feel like a Middle Eastern inspired world would be really good with horses, or a South American inspired world, or even a more like Wyoming, Montana, Western Canada kind of energy, the more mountainous regions rather than the more like southwestern desert-y regions. But I mean, from what we saw in the trailer, the world is beautiful. If you haven't watched the trailer, obviously I'll link it down below. The world looks gorgeous. And what else does it say? Oh, the wide open skies of the iconic American West, of course. The picturesque world is perfect for waking up in the morning to look out at the big open countryside from the ranch of your dreams, whether that be a traditional cabin or a modern farmhouse. My cabin builds. Oh, we're gonna do a cabin build. Oh, we're gonna do a cabin build with this. Get the whole family involved, and by the whole family, we mean horses too. Sims will now welcome horses into their families and care for every aspect of their lives. Each animal will provide a unique contribution to the ranch, even if it's just to be adorable. And I said, that's just like me. That's just like my contribution to society. Sims will work hard and play harder, experiencing all the aspects of a working ranch. Sims can experience mucking a horse bed, lending a hand on the ranch, and more. From keeping all your animals happy and clean to harvesting prairie grass for the animal feeder, Sims can delight in knowing that all of their hard work is worth it. When the work builds up, Sims can hire a ranch hand. Oh, I'm so excited. For your Sims that like to DIY, they can craft their own nectar by stomping on a variety of fruit or potatoes or even trash. The bottled nectar can be consumed in multiple servings and will have different effects. Oh, back to the build for a second. I am currently looking at Ariel's room. If you notice, I actually went with a very like muted green and a muted purple. When I originally wrote green and purple and black for Ariel, I was thinking bright green, bright purple, like very teen kind of energy with that. Then I ended up doing this wallpaper and the bed and the dresser, and it all came together, and I said, I like this. I did cut out doing Ariel's bathroom and doing the other hall bathroom upstairs because we've all seen me do a 6-tile bathroom, but I will show them in the tour at the end, of course. Back to our pack investigation. Bond with animals. Sims can fill their ranch with animal friends to carve out a life together. Their horses are part of Sims' household. Yes, yes. Sims can shear the mini sheep and milk the mini goats for simoleons, eventually inviting locals to come and see how adorable they are. And then there is join a thriving community. While living on a ranch has its moments of peace and solitude, Sims can saddle up and ride their horses into town, can meet friends at the bar, blow off steam. Okay, yeah, we read that. Your Sims can even host or attend a ranch gathering with a cookout and dancing. I love that. Or a ranch animal day where they can interact with the animals. So then create, breed, and raise horses. We've heard and seen all of your requests for horses, and we are elated to announce players can now customize their hoofed friends in Create a Sim, or get new horses by rescuing, breeding, or purchasing them. You can choose from real-world breeds, change the horse's head shape, mane, tail, feathers, body mass, coat, length, and more. So that sounds really cool. There was a little part in the trailer where they like super speed through a bunch of different options, and so I thought that that was fun. And foals can be born on your ranch. Players can have their horses nuzzle under the stars to make the perfect little foal. The joy of breeding and raising foals on your Sims ranch is one you won't want to miss. Each horse has its own personality. The foal will learn from both the family and the trainer. The foal will be a combination of both its parents, and they may even unlock a unique trait. So that's cool. Here's more about the world. Sims can explore by trotting their way down a long and winding trail, or going downtown to New Appaloosa, so like Appaloosa Plains, ride around Ryder's Glen, the ranch's neighborhood. Wait, Ryder's Glen, comma, the rancher's, the ranch's neighborhood. The neighborhood of the ranch is someone's last name Ranches. Why would their last name be Ranches? It has to be of the, I don't know what I'm saying. Or the neighborhood of ranches, like ranches, plural. It is the neighborhood of them. Sorry. English class with Sarah. English class with Sarah, deciphering the new Sims pack. Be sure to check out Galloping Gulch, the national park neighborhood, which features plenty of scenic trails through the large rock formation, as well as campfire spots and picnic areas. Your Sim may come across Dreadhorse Caverns, where the adventurous can enter and try their luck at exploring. The thing that my brain immediately goes to with that, for whatever reason, is hunting for gems in the mines in Webkins. Like when you go to the curio shop, welcome to the curio shop. Hope you find what you're looking for. And then you go into the mines to look for gems. Why is that what it immediately makes me think of? Like, it doesn't, where did that come from? Anyway, horses have 4 skills: temperament, agility, jumping, and endurance. Horses develop jumping skill by practicing horse jumps, agility by practicing horse barrels. All of the skills apply to the competitions that take place at the equestrian center. Winning will give you simoleons or rewards such as plaques for your walls, and metal sign you can display on your big ranch sign. Ranch sign is in capital letters, so I imagine that's like an item that is an official thing. Oh, and then Sacred Healing Circle. So this is really interesting, and it's something that I'm happy to see The Sims do. They worked with Stacy Parshall-Jensen, the Sims friend and sensitivity reader, who collaborated on this pack. And what Stacy says is, Indigenous people have always had a deep spiritual relationship with horses. They're a symbol of power. They provide healing and represent freedom and bravery to our Indigenous culture. So obviously I was a little bit, I don't want to say nervous, but I was a little bit skeptical of them trying to do American Southwest. And I was worried that they were going to brush over Indigenous culture in the Southwest, but it seems like they actually took the time. Together with the Sims team, Stacy worked to co-create food, home items, and clothing that are represented in Horse Ranch, reflecting elements of Native American culture. And it says, to celebrate the launch of this pack, the Sims team is making a donation to Sacred Healing Circle, a 100% Indigenous founded and led organization working to support Indigenous communities through preserving traditional methodologies and practices, including the Native American Horse Preservation and Research Program. So that's really awesome to see that they actually were like, hey, we have to make sure that this is as respectful as we can make it, because to me, it wouldn't make sense to do like a Southwestern American world and not include any kind of Indigenous representation. So good on them. And the pack is going to be out July 20th. And there is a pre-order bonus where you get a guitar, a rocking chair, and a little wagon wheel decoration. I don't love the pre-order bonuses. I'll be so real. I don't love them, because for a long time, I was only ever able to buy packs on sale. So like, I get wanting to incentivize that, like it's just a money move, but I don't know. I was a girly who would always wait for sales. So what I do find interesting, and why I was thinking there was no way we were getting another expansion pack, is we literally just got an expansion pack. I know it technically was 3 months ago. Literally 3 months ago, we got an expansion pack. We haven't seen them push out expansions like this in a while. Like for the past 2 years, we've gotten 1 expansion pack a year. We got Cottage Living and we got High School Years. And now we're getting 2 in, it'll be 4 months when that comes out. That's why I was so convinced that we weren't getting an expansion, because why would they do that with no game pack in between? I've said RIP stuff packs. Like, stuff packs are over for me. I was a lover of stuff packs. I wish that they weren't gone, but it's so clear that they are gone. But I was at least thinking we'd have a game pack. Where's our last game pack? Has it been a year? No. So it's literally been a year since the last game pack too. Okay, no, I don't like that, because where are the game packs, girlies? Where are our game packs? Hello? You don't think that they just say goodbye to, I don't think they'd just say goodbye to game packs. I hope not. Anyway, in the main bedroom, I used a CC bed. I think it's the Boho pack by a Winged Llama. And can anyone tell me why that bed looks so crisp to me? Like, what does a CC creator do to make it look so extra crisp and smooth? Like, it just looks very beautiful to me. But what I did also do, I added a little corkboard with the postcards, and you know what that reminds me? That I also need to do the postcard collection for my Sims 4 Not So Berry Pink Gen Sim. She also has to do the postcard collection, and we are nowhere near anywhere close. I don't think they've ever gotten a postcard in their life. There was something else I wanted to say. What do we think the new kits are? What do we think the new kits are. No one's been talking about them. I don't know if they leaked. I saw someone say maybe a swimsuit kit, which obviously would fit very well for the summer, or like Northern Hemisphere summer, which is where the Sims team is, so obviously that's the summer they go by. Anyway, I think that would be fun. My dream kit is a counter kit, but I know they would never do it. If they wouldn't even put counters in growing together, I know that they would never do a counter kit. They would never dedicate that energy just for a kit. It does look like we're getting new counters in the new horse pack, which is fun because we did not get counters in the last one, and I will never let anyone forget it. I just love counters. I love a variety of counters. If I'm gonna have CC one thing, it's probably gonna be counters. Also looks like we're getting a new tray. I'm thinking of that because I did put a little tray in the main bedroom. You know what? Did I leave in the bathroom for the main bedroom? I'm trying to think. I think I did. I didn't do too much in it. It's very, very simple, very minimal. I might be getting ahead of myself, except I have no idea where you're at in the speed build and where I'm at in the speed build because I only edit them together after I film all this. But the main bathroom, it is pretty simple, but I used the tiles from Dine Out. I think I love those tiles so much. And I did go with the tiles that I used on the wall. I actually really like. They give more of an industrial vibe to me, so we were able to bring in that industrial look, in my opinion. This is a long speed build. I'm gonna be so real. And if you made it this far in the video, comment hype for horses, even if you're not that hyped for horses, because I'm hyped for horses, and I think it's gonna be good. I just thought of that off the spot. I was trying to go to a random word generator to get you all a word to comment, but then I said, wait a minute, we've been talking about horses all day, so hype for horses. Oh, and then coming to the backyard, I'm gonna keep it real. We did this build, we did this over a month. I finished it yesterday, the 21st, and we started this challenge on like the 20th of May. We were building this for a long time, and sometimes, unfortunately, if I don't do the backyards first, the backyards do suffer. I don't think this is a bad backyard by any means. Oh, part of this we were charity streaming too. That's why there's a few baby Yodas out front and there's a ball pit in the back, is because I had a charity incentive to add a baby Yoda to the build or add any item you want, and someone wanted to add a ball pit, so that's why that's there. But yeah, I do think it's a pretty cute backyard. It's pretty nice. It'll be very fun when the kids are toddlers, and I did make sure to include some garden boxes for Cambria, since I don't think I gave her, well, I actually didn't give the Sims any skills. And one of the reasons for that is I do make the Sims entirely base game, so if after you do your build you want to play with them, they work no matter what packs you have. Anyway, I don't think I gave her the gardening skill, but like in my head she has the gardening skill. I believe we are just wrapping it up with a little bit of landscaping, a little bit of furniture out on the back deck now, and so let's just jump into the final tour. So here is the exterior of our home. Yes, those are baby Yodas out here. Yes, that is a tripod for taking our family photos. You come on in here to a mailbox, to the entryway, and we also have the dining area and the kitchen in here. Coming on into the office, I did download a YouTube play button custom content, and here is the setup, the stream background, everything like that. Well, not stream, but you know what I mean. We've got this little area right here, and then we have the hall bathroom. Moving out here to the living area and the little play area, and there we have our little baby. And I did get some family photos in here. They're not the best photos, but they will do. And in here is the guest bedroom. Coming up the stairs, this is what you see. We've got our home gym in here. I actually quite like it. I love those CC dumbbells that I have. And then there's Miss Ariel, and this is her room. Cambria's in here right now, but I feel like it's perfect for a musical teen. And then here's her bathroom. We did the cute little green tiles on the floor with some purple towels, and I feel like it worked really well. Going over here to this hall bathroom, this technically would be the kids' bathroom, so I wish I did some more color in it, but I think it looks really nice for what it is. And then in here is the nursery. I went with this CC wallpaper because it's so cute. We have Tyler in here and our other little baby. We've got their little handprints, a changing table, sitting area with the rocking chairs, birth certificates, play mats, all of that. More family photos on the wall here and over here. This is the main bedroom. This is the bed that I was talking about. Why does it look so nice? Why does it look so high definition? All of this, a little desk over there. Did some of my postcards disappear? Maybe. And they also have their own sitting area into here to their bathroom. This is a really fun CC shower that I have. And here it all is from the top down if you were curious about that. And then coming back here, obviously we have our table, and that actually just reminded me I was very silly and should not have those there. I should have high chairs there. Where are the high chairs? Oh my god, wait, and I have these ones by Peacemaker that almost match like perfectly, so we'll add those. Those are super cute. Anyway, here is our backyard. backyard. I love this little swing moment. Like, that is just so perfect, so cute. So that is gonna wrap up the video. Don't forget to subscribe. I will be back to our regular build challenges very, very soon. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch if you ever want to see me do these builds live. Please like the video. That really, really does help me out. Comment down below. Remember, hype for horses. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a lovely tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!